Welcome back to Maths class, students. In today's class, we will be learning Block 10 S1, and that is comparing length. Okay, so in today's class, you will be able to compare the length, okay, of things, and also to identify the longer, the longest, the shorter, and the shortest thing. Okay, so your keywords for today's class are length, longer, longest, shorter, and shortest. Okay, now first, before we move on with this chapter, I want you to know what is length, or what is the length of a thing. Okay, now length is the size or the measurement, okay, of how long or how short a thing is. Now I want you to look at this picture. Now as you can see here, we have a rolling pin on top, okay, and then we have a screwdriver here in the middle, and we have the pen at the bottom. Okay, now look at these three pictures, okay, these three things that I show. And I want you to look very carefully how long or how short a thing is. How will you know which one is longer or which one is shorter? So we keep the things together like this, okay? And then we measure these things from one end to another end, okay? So what we're going to do here is we need to see from this one end to the other end how long a thing is. Then we will know whether it is longer or shorter. Now we have the rolling pin. It is this size. Next, we have a screwdriver. Now when we look at this red line, okay, that we measure the rolling pin and the screwdriver, we can see that the rolling pin here on top is way much longer than the screwdriver. Okay, can you see the line is extending a little bit more this on your left, okay, this side, and the screwdriver here is shorter, okay, than the rolling pin. Now let us look at this pen. What about the size of the pen? Okay, now we have even a smaller line here measuring the pen. So now we understand that the rolling pin here on top is the longest of all the three things, and the pen here is the shortest of all the three things, okay? Or we can say it this way: the screwdriver is longer than the pen, the rolling pin is longer than the screwdriver. But in terms of shortness, okay, let's say the length in shortness, which one is shorter? Now a screwdriver is shorter than the rolling pin, and the pen here at the bottom is shorter than the screwdriver. But we can also say that the rolling pin is the longest of all three things, and the pen here is the shortest of all the three things. Now I want you to look at the second picture here, okay? We have one pencil on top and another pencil at the bottom. So which pencil here is longer and which one is shorter? Now here we have to do the same thing again, okay? We have to look and measure at the length from one end to the other end of this thing. So now we will measure this pencil. Okay, so this is the line that we get, and this is the line that we get from this pencil down below. Now can you see the lines here? Can you see these two lines, the yellow line measuring the pencil on top and the yellow line measuring the pencil below? We can say, or we can see, that these two lines, okay, after measuring these two pencils, we can see the line on top is longer and the line below is shorter. So we can say the pencil on top is longer and the pencil down below is shorter. Okay, shorter than the one on top. And the one on top is longer than the one below. Now look at these three pencils again. Now I've shown you at first the picture of three things: a rolling pin, screwdriver and a pen. But now we have just pencils, okay, three pencils. Look at the length, okay, of how long and how short these pencils are. So first look at the pencil on top. Okay, now we have a line from one end to the other end, and then we have the one at the bottom. Okay, can you see that the pencil on top here shows the longest line of all, and the pencil down below shows the very short line? Can you see these yellow lines? So here we can see that the pencil on top is the longest of all the three pencils, and the pencil here down below is the shortest of all the three pencils. So I hope you are clear with comparing length, okay, how to compare how long and how short a thing is. I want you to open your workbook to block 10, page 14, S1, comparing length, okay? And you will look at question 1. Here it says circle the longest thing. So you will look at this ruler here, okay? We have in picture A the ruler on top and below. And then here in picture B we have one caret on top and one caret down below. But here the question says circle only the longer thing. So you will look at the thing that is longer and you will circle, okay? And question 2 says tick the longest thing and circle the shortest thing, okay? So you will have to look at the knife, the fork and the spoon here in picture A. Circle the shortest and tick the longest. Also you will do the same with picture B. Look at these three spoons. The spoon which is the longest, you will put a tick mark, and the spoon which is the shortest, you will have to circle, okay? And question 3 here down below we have is draw a stick that is longer than the given stick. So if you look here in this middle, one stick is already given, okay? This ice cream stick. Can you see this one in the middle? So now you have to draw a longer stick here on top, okay, longer than this one, and a shorter stick down below here, okay? A stick that is shorter than this stick in the middle. Okay, students, so that is all for today's class. Try page 7 of block 10, volume 2, S1 on your own, and then if you have any problem, you just let me know, okay? Thank you.